Why listening is the key to speaking English. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Have you ever wondered why some people speak English so naturally? They don't always know complicated grammar rules, yet they can communicate with confidence. The secret is listening. Before we learn to speak, we first learn to listen. Think about a baby. A baby doesn't study grammar books or memorize vocabulary lists. Instead, a baby listens to parents every single day. After hearing thousands of words and sentences, the baby slowly begins to speak. Learning English works in the same way. Many English learners spend years studying grammar and memorizing vocabulary. However, when they meet a native speaker, they become nervous and cannot say even a simple sentence. Why does this happen? Because they know English, but they haven't trained their ears. Listening is like giving food to your brain. Every sentence you hear helps your brain recognize pronunciation, rhythm, stress, and natural expressions. Little by little, your brain builds an English system without you realizing it. For example, if you hear the sentence, "It's nice to meet you," hundreds of times, one day you won't need to translate it. The sentence will come out naturally. This is exactly how children learn their first language. So, don't worry if you don't understand every word. Your goal is not to understand everything immediately. Your goal is to train your ears every day. Even listening for 15 or 20 minutes a day can make a big difference after a few months. Remember, listening is not passive. Your brain is always working, collecting sounds, patterns, and expressions. If you stay consistent, speaking will become easier because your mouth will repeat what your ears have heard many times. In the next lesson, we'll discover the best way to practice listening so you can start speaking English more naturally. How to practice listening effectively. Welcome back. Now that we understand why listening is important, let's learn how to practice it effectively. Many learners make one common mistake. They keep searching for new videos every day without mastering any of them. Instead, choose one short audio or video. Listen to it without subtitles. Don't panic if you understand only a few words. That's completely normal. Next, listen again with English subtitles. Pay attention to how each word is pronounced. Then comes the most important step, shadowing. Shadowing means speaking immediately after the speaker. If the speaker says, "I really enjoy learning English," you repeat, "I really enjoy learning English." Try to copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and intonation. Don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. The goal is improvement, not perfection. Repeat the same audio several times. Every repetition helps your brain remember the sounds more naturally. After that, close the subtitles and try to repeat the sentences from memory. This exercise trains both your listening and speaking skills at the same time. You don't need expensive courses. You only need consistency. Practice for 20 minutes every day. 5 minutes listening, 5 minutes with subtitles, 5 minutes shadowing, 5 minutes repeating without looking. Do this every day for 1 month, and you'll notice a big improvement. In the next lesson, we'll talk about how listening changes your brain and helps you speak English automatically. See you in part 3, how listening helps you speak naturally. Welcome to the final part of this lesson. Many people ask, when will I finally be able to speak English? The answer is simple. You will speak naturally after your brain has heard enough English. Every sentence you listen to becomes part of your memory. At first, you hear sounds, then you recognize words. Later, you understand complete sentences. Finally, those sentences become part of your own speech. This process doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience and daily practice. Imagine filling a glass with water. Every minute you spend listening adds another drop. One drop may seem small, but after many days, the glass becomes full. Your English develops in exactly the same way. One day, someone asks you a simple question like, "How was your day?" Without translating into your native language, you answer, "It was great. I learned something new today." That is the power of listening. The words come naturally because your brain has heard similar sentences many times before. So never think that listening is a waste of time. Listening is actually speaking practice before speaking. If you truly want to become fluent, make listening part of your daily routine. Listen every morning. Listen while walking. Listen before going to bed. The more English enters your ears, the more English will come out of your mouth. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself. And remember, every great English speaker was once a beginner who simply decided not to give up. See you in the next lesson. Happy learning.